Welcome in. Hey, Pastor Shell Williams. Good afternoon. Miss Fabulous. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome in. 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 Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome in, YouTube. Good afternoon. Welcome in, Taha. Welcome in, Girl 7. Welcome in, Avant. Welcome in. Good afternoon. Lima Howard. Good afternoon. When you come in, make sure you are liking the live on YouTube. Hey, Miss Cynthia. Miss Cynthia, I already know how to take off. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good afternoon. Hey, Tammy. Good afternoon. Hey, Monique. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. When y'all come in, y'all already know how we get down. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Come on in, 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 come on in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in, welcome in. Yes, girl. My own. The rubber band method. Did. Y'all, and they long too. Girl, I don't got time to be paying nobody $200 and $300 for something I can do real quick. Even though it take me hours, but no, I'd rather do it myself. Did. It takes some time because I got them all the way down. Like they long. It's so expensive, but that's why I learned to do the rubber band method myself. Because I ain't got time for that. And that's what I'm going to do Friday. I'm going to do my edges over Friday for Easter. That part. I learned real quick. It costs too much. High gas seals right now. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome in, welcome in. Too much. When you part your own hair and put the rubber band on and then braid it yourself. Just part your hair in the little boxes or however you want, squares or whatever, and put the rubber band on. It helps you grip it better. Yep, it helps you grip it better. Did. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, girl. Hey, little Shonda, baby, the rubber band method. You welcome. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Pooh Bell. Hey, Sherry. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome in, welcome in. Y'all come on in. Come on in, come on in. Today's topic is an experience. Let's put that in the chat, Monique, Miss Cynthia, y'all, one of y'all on my YouTube. Today's topic is an experience. An experience. And we're gonna break that down on what that means. An experience. We're going to talk about what that means. An experience. Yes, that's today's topic. An experience. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to make y'all make it. I'm going to make it make sense in a minute. An experience. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome in. I hope everybody had a great day. Listen, I hope everybody had a great day. I don't know if you at work, get off work. I hope you had a great day. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you had a great day. You understand me? I don't know if you're in traffic listening. I don't know if you're home listening. I don't know if you're in your bed listening. I don't know if you got to go to work later. But I hope that you had a great day before you come on the live. But come on in. Let's talk about it. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. People say, somebody says, I'm not trying to be rude, but being overweight is not healthy. And I'm not addressing it, but I'm addressing it like, first of all, you jump on my live, you ain't even said hello. You ain't say good evening. You ain't said good night. You ain't said nothing. You see what I'm saying? You jump on my live, you ain't even saying hello. You just jump on and say, you're not trying to be rude. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're not trying to be rude, but being overweight, like, some of y'all baffle me. That part, that's what I'm saying. But they say they're not trying to be. What is that to even say? Before you even say hello, first of all. Didn't even say hello. And you say being overweight. Where am I overweight at? Where am I overweight at, y'all? Please make it make sense. Because, y'all, where am I? Let me. The fact that I even got to do this. Where am I overweight at? Where am I overweight at? Where am I overweight at? Please make it make sense. Like, the fact that I even got to do this. The fact that I got to do this, YouTube, like, where am I overweight at? Where am I overweight at? Where am I overweight? Where am I overweight at? Like, where's the overweightness? Like, y'all be killing me. Like, you say you're not trying to be rude, but where am I overweight at? Is the camera making me look overweight? Like, what we talking about? What we talking about? Where am I overweight at? People extra. People serious. Something's wrong with people. If they think that it's bothering me, them trying to body shame me, it's not. It takes a whole lot to body shame me. It takes a whole lot to body shame me. Listen, when it comes to this social media thing, I already know. Once I go live and I open myself up to live, I'm going to have all the crazies come out of left field. I have them come out of left field. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Hello, hello, hello. When you come on my live, please thumbs up. When you on YouTube, y'all already know how we get down. Where we at? Come on, y'all. Oh, we at 5,000. Welcome in, welcome in. Hold my nose down. Y'all, come on now. Hold my nose down. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome in. Listen. Hold my nose down. Wait, come on, y'all. Hold my nose down. No, what we doing? Now I'm froze. Okay, hold my nose down. And share my share my live out. Let them know that your girl is live. I got some new faces on my live. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I love you too. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good afternoon. Come on, y'all. Let's tap this screen out. Tap this screen out. Listen, if you are new to my live, put a yellow heart so we can share you out. We can shout you out. If you are new to my live, please share if you are new to my live, put a yellow heart. The crazies came out early today, y'all. They like going ham over here. I hope they get it out their chest. I hope this make them feel good. If you are new here, oh y'all, let's welcome in, welcome in. If you've been in my live before, put a red heart. That let me know that family in the building. But come on in, come on in. When you come to my live, When you come to my live, make sure you are following the live host. If you are not, follow the live host. If you have not subscribed to me on YouTube, go subscribe to me on YouTube at Pretty Brown 43. But welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I think I want to let Facebook be on this live today. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Let me go get my other tablet so we can enjoy. We can allow. Hold on, y'all. We're gonna allow Facebook on here. I gotta go get the other tablet, y'all. We're gonna let Facebook join us today, y'all. I wanted Facebook to join yesterday. But welcome in, welcome in. Y'all, let's welcome Shantae in. Welcome in. Let's welcome Shantae. I got 11 people on here, but I don't got 11 hearts. Why? I got 11 people on here, but I ain't got 11 thumbs up, I mean. Welcome in, Carmen J. Coming from Panama. Welcome in from Panama. Welcome in from Panama. Hold on, y'all. Let's let Facebook join us today. We're gonna be on 3 platforms at one time. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Thank you for thumbing up. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Let's let Facebook join in. I don't be liking to let Facebook join in because they don't show me no love. Y'all got to show me love way on my Facebook. And these are the people that really know me. That's what trips me out. That's what be tripping me out. Welcome in. Who is that? Okay. Wait, I need to go. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. If you are not following me on all platforms, please go and follow me. Please go and follow your girl. My Facebook name is my name on TikTok. Wait, hold on, y'all. It's acting up. I don't know what's. Come on, y'all. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I'm gonna go live on Facebook today. I got a flash goal. I gotta flip the camera around. Okay. Welcome in. Welcome in. I need 5 people. 5 different people to send me the emoji, the TikTok emoji. I need 5. Come on, y'all. I need 4 people to send me the TikTok emoji. I need 4 people to send me the TikTok emoji. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I need 4 people to send me the ticket. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you. My girl sent me a hat. Thank you, baby. I need 4 people. I need 3 people to send me the emoji. The TikTok emoji. Come on, y'all. Welcome in, welcome in. I need 3 people to send me the TikTok emoji. I need 3 people to send me the TikTok emoji. I am live on Facebook. Welcome in. Thank you, Lady T. Your girl is live on Facebook as well. I'm live on TikTok. I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on TikTok. Y'all, get them in, get them in, get them in. If you are not following me, please be following me on all platforms. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. I ain't did TikTok in a few weeks, but I mean Facebook, but I said I'm gonna let them come in. I'm gonna let Facebook come on in today. Come on, y'all. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I need 2 people to give me the I need 2 more people to give me the TikTok emoji. I need 2 people to give me the TikTok emoji. Come on, y'all. I got 23 people in here. I need 2 people. If you have not gathered up your daily heart me, that part. If you have not gathered up your daily heart me, please gather up your daily heart me. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need one more person. I need one more person. I need one more person to give me that TikTok emoji and we be done with the flash goal. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Come on, y'all. I need one more person. One more person. If you have not held my nose down and shared my live out, hold my nose down and share my live out. If you have not, hold my nose down and share my live out. If you have not, let's everybody share it out. If everybody on here, hold my nose down and share my live out. Baby, it don't cost nothing to share my live out. Come on, y'all. It don't cost nothing to share my. Hey, Anaya, welcome in, Karen. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome in. Thank you, Nikki. Nikki said, let me show them what I mean. Let me show them what they mean. Thank you, Monique. Thank you. Y'all, today's topic is an experience. Today's topic is an experience. Welcome in Facebook. Welcome in TikTok. Welcome in YouTube. Good afternoon. We just getting started. Y'all know we take off at 10,000 tap. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Y'all tripping me out today on YouTube. Welcome in, welcome in. If you, whoever is on my YouTube, please let me know that you are on there by thumbing up, liking it. Welcome in. Hey, Miss Desiree. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Today's topic is an experience. Today's topic is an experience. I need one more person to grab up their emoji. I need one more person to grab up the TikTok emoji. Come on, y'all. I need one more person to grab up that TikTok emoji. I'm live on Facebook. I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. Baby, we live. We all the way live. We all, hey, niece. Welcome in. I need one more person. Niece. I need one more person to grab up that TikTok emoji and we be done with the live goal. We'll be done with the live goals. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I need one more person to grab up. I need one more person to grab up the TikTok emoji. That's it. The TikTok emoji. One person. Once we do that, we done. Welcome in. Good afternoon. I hope everybody had a great day. I hope everybody had a great day. Today's topic is an experience, and we're going to talk about what I mean when I say an experience. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Niece, could you grab up that? I need one more person to grab up that. If you have not held my nose down, please hold my nose down and share my live out. If you have not grabbed up your daily heart me, please grab up your daily heart me. Welcome in, Val. We almost at 10K. Welcome in. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Hey, Chestnut Eyes, good afternoon. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. I need one more person to grab up that emoji. I need one more person to grab up that emoji. You see this? I need one person to grab this up. One person, one person. I need one person to grab this up. Did somebody grab it? Sound like they did, but I don't know what I was doing when I was pushing it. I need one person. Oh, we at 10,000K. I don't know if somebody was trying to grab it, but they didn't let. But I need one person to grab up that. I need one person to grab up that, and we'll be done with the TikTok goal right here. I was trying to pin it. Oh, it can't be pinned. I need one person to grab that up. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good evening, good afternoon, good afternoon. I hope everybody had a great day at work today. I need one person to grab up this. When you come in, you already know my rules. Let's get down. Hey, Sean. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. I need one more person to grab up this. I need one more person to grab. Hey, Buffy Fields. Welcome in, Mary. I need one person to grab up that. Today's topic is an experience. And the reason why I chose that topic, when I say an experience, thank you. When I say an experience, in this lifetime, you will encounter people, but each time you encounter somebody, they will get a different experience of you. They don't all get the same experience, and the experience that you give somebody, it ain't gonna be the same across the board. And sometimes everybody can't get the same experience of you because everybody should not be exposed to you. Everybody should not have access to you. You give everybody a different experience, and sometimes that experience don't leave. They either feel you or they don't feel you. They like it or they don't like it, and it's okay. Sometimes you got to be in a position, you got to get in a season, you got to get in a place in your life that the experience that a person get from you is the experience they bring up out of you. But we're gonna make it make sense in a minute, because the experience The dude I wrote about in my book, the book I wrote is called 3 Years Too Long. In that book, that dude got an experience of me. And that experience of me, him, and no other man will ever get that experience of me again. What I tolerated then, you can bet your last dollar I'm not gonna tolerate it no more. And I know that go for a lot of y'all women. Some men have left a nasty taste in your mouth, and I bet you right now that experience that you gave them, the way you was loyal, the way you was down, the way you rolled out, the way you still stood 10 toes down, I can guarantee you they can get that experience again, especially if they ain't handle you with care, especially if they fumbled you. They should not be getting that experience. Because some experience they should never experience, because everything ain't for everybody. But you know what? We're going to talk about it in a minute. But come on in, come on in, come on in. Listen, when you come in on my live, understand this. This is my live. This is my live. When you come in, make sure you grab something to write with. Something to write with and something to write in. When you come in my live, you already know I ask that you write stuff down. Today's topic is an experience, and I ask that you write that down. When you come in my live, I want you to understand something. I'm saved in real life. I'm saved in real life. I'm not just saved for social media. I'm saved in real life. Some people be talking about being saved, but I'm saved in real life. So when you come on my live, understand this. If I want to talk about Jesus, I'm going to talk about Jesus. If I want to talk about Jehovah, I'm going to talk about Jehovah. If I want to talk about God, I'm going to talk about God, because this is my life. If you're an atheist and you don't believe in God, or you prayed about something and it ain't come to pass, and you just ain't feeling God like that, baby, that's all up to you. But on this here live, which is my live, I'm going to talk about God. I'm going to talk about Jesus. Baby, I might get to praying on this live. I might get to speaking in tongues on this live. This is my live. Now, if you don't like that, this just might not be the live for you. And baby, that's fine, because I'm not for everybody. Every time people experience me, they might not be feeling me. They might not like the way I put down. They may not like the way I deliver my message. They might not like how I make them feel. They might not like the way that I look. And baby, that's fine. I'm not trying to change your mind. If you get on here and you feel, because soon as I got on, I've been attacked. As soon as I logged on. But I understand how the game go. I understand when I expose myself across the platforms, people have an open space to me because I'm live, so they can see me. So if they want to say whatever they want to say, they can. And I'm not mad. I'm not offended. Baby, it takes a lot to make me feel some type of way, especially about me, because I love all of me. Somebody got on here and said I'm not from Christ. I'm not of God. They said that I'm ugly. They said that I'm fat. They say that they've been saying all kind of stuff, but it's okay. I'm not your cup of tea. But listen, if you get offended because I'm a woman of color, know this. I'm going to be a woman of color till they put me 6 feet under. If you don't like that I move my hands, this not the lie for you. I might even elevate my voice and it might go up. And if that offends you, and on any level, if it rubs you the wrong way and you feel like, thank you. If you feel like this ain't for you, well, baby, this ain't the lie for you. Because one thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to talk how I talk. And listen. I might walk you like a dog. I might step on your toes. I might say something that pertains to you, but I don't want you to get mad. I want you to grow up and put your big girl panties on, put your big boy drawers on, and say ouch. Don't get mad. Just say ouch if I'm talking to you. And I'm not talking to you because I don't like you. I'm talking to you because I love you, and I want to see you do better than what you've been doing. And sometimes it takes somebody that don't know you to actually talk over you, because, we have to be mindful that people talking over you, praying over you, talking about God, because you can't let just anybody talk about God, because you don't even know if they even right, if they even sitting right with God. You don't even know if they can get prayers through. And I don't play like that. When you come on my live, understand something. If I speak about something, a lot of the times I know about it or I experienced it, but don't think everything I talk about is about me. I can be talking about life experiences. I know a lot of people do not like talking to nobody unless they got doctor in front of their name, unless they got psychologists in front of their name. People don't like talking to people unless they got titles in front of their names. But let's not get it twisted as if I don't have degrees. But I am a big believer that life Life gon' life. Can't no book in the world tell you about life. They can tell you what they may think may happen. They can tell you what might happen, but they don't know everything, because one thing about life, life gon' life, and life gonna get you down through there. Some people don't like that, but I'm just being real. I like talking to real people. I am an educator. I teach high school, ninth grade ELA, but that don't mean I like talking to my students. A lot of my students find me on social media because none of my platforms are private, but I like talking to adults. I don't like talking to simple-minded people. I like talking to people that's open and willing to listen and feel like, you know what, something she's saying, I'm going to take that and I'm going to apply it. I don't like talking to people that feel like they know everything, and I definitely don't like talking to people that ain't never been through nothing. Because if you ain't never been through nothing, you ain't never experienced nothing, you can't tell people like me nothing, because what I'm going to be talking about going to go over your head. I like talking to people that don't mind sharing life experiences to help other people, because the Bible say we overcome by our testimonies, and sometimes you got to testify, you got to share some things in order for people to understand that you understand that, you know what, life ain't perfect. We all go through some things. I've been through some things, but I ain't been through a lot of things. I'm 46 years old, and yes, and I'm married. I say that because there are some people on my life that do not, thank you, that don't play by me. There's some people on my life that don't play by me. So if you think you're gonna come in here and be rude, you're gonna be disrespectful, you're gonna thank you, welcome in, you need blossom, welcome in, beautiful soul. You think that you're gonna attack me? There's people on my life that don't play by me. So baby, about me is up and it's stuck. You will be blessed and you will be blocked in Miss Janet's voice. So if you think that you finna attack me or attack anybody on my life, you better act every way but right, because you could be blocked and blessed on the left side over there. I ain't everybody's cup of tea. Join my live at your own risk. I do ask that you support the live, that you tap the screen, that you listen. Y'all be thinking that it's the financial part. No, it's the fact that you engage, you share it out, you tap the screen, you let me know that you're there. That's what I mean when I say engage. So when you come on my live, I do ask, and if you are offended because I say support my live, this is not the live for you. Because ain't nobody paying me enough. Like, I need my student loans paid off. Somebody mess around to get on here and get my student loans paid off, baby. Then maybe we can talk about something. So if you're not giving me enough money to pay my student loans off, let's not think you making me rich because you supporting my live, because you are not. The support comes from genuine people that don't mind tapping the screen, sharing it out. Listen, I'm not saying I don't like gifts. Hey, Miss Barbara. But what I am saying, that gifts are not the only thing that I need. I need support, support, support. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Like right now, like I'm on TikTok, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook. The people that if they do view me on Facebook, they're actually people that really know me in real life. And it's hard to get people that know you in real life to support what you're doing. But it's fine. I decided I wanted to bring Facebook in today. I would have brought them in yesterday, but they weren't charged. But your girl had to charge it up tonight. So today your girl is live on 3 different platforms. Do y'all hear what y'all girls say? I'm live on 3 different platforms right now as we talking. It's April 1st and your girl live. This ain't no April Fool's joke. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So with that being said, I hope I didn't forget nothing. So when you come in, if you are on my TikTok, I'm asking that you grab up your daily heart me. I'm asking that you tap the screen. I'm asking that you hold my nose down, share my live out with at least 10 people. Once you do it one time, you don't have to share it out no more. But I do ask that you support the live. And I know some people don't be liking that, but I do ask that. If you are on my YouTube, I'm asking when you come in, you thumbs up. That lets me know you're supporting me. If you are on my Facebook, I'm asking that you hit the heart button or the tap button. I don't even know how it go on TikTok. But if you on live and you seeing me, let me know that you are there. If y'all don't mind, everybody put hashtag FYP. Push me out to the FYP so other people can join. Don't be gatekeepers. With that being said, your girl is about to pray. Thank you. Thank you one day at a time. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Repent of all my sins, Lord Jesus. I come to you humble. Thank you in advance for choosing me to be the person you chose to speak to your people. Lord, I plead the blood of Jesus over my house, over me, over my husband, over my son. I plead the blood of Jesus over the airways. Lord, close the mouths of the enemy, close the ears of the prince of the air. Lord, I cancel any following spirits, any monitoring spirits, any jumping spirits, anything not sent by you. Lord, I cast down strongholds and anything that's evil that thinks it's going to attach themselves to my life or even jump off my life. Lord, that's going to hinder this life from going forth. Lord, I'm asking that you close the mouths of the enemy, close the ears of the prince of the air. Throw your weight around. Plead the blood of Jesus over the airways. I cancel anything, any attack sent to attack me, attack this live. Lord, I ask that you created me a clean heart. Excuse me, so I don't bleed on your people. Lord, creating the people that's going to come to my lives, a clean heart so they're open to receive the word that's about to go down. Lord, I ask that allow this word to be sent out and do exactly what it's meant to do. Lord, don't let it return unto you void. Lord, I ask that you cover this word and let it reach the right people. Let it not fall on deaf ears. Lord, I'm asking that you cancel any toxic, any attack, anything that wants to be chaotic, anything that wants to be confrontational. Lord, unless there's something that they need to hear from you through me. In your son Jesus' name, have thy own way. Listen. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. On to today's topic. Let's talk about it. Today's topic is an experience. And we're going to go down a few rabbit holes so I can make it make sense when I say an experience. When I say an experience, everybody will not get the same experience of you. Everybody will not get the same experience from you. Let me tell you why. Because at 21, you wanted one thing. At 25, you wanted another thing. At 31, you wanted one thing. At 35, you wanted another thing. At 41, you wanted one thing. But at 45, you wanted another thing. Ain't nobody finna make me believe that you 41 and you still want the things that you wanted at 21. At 21, the experience that you gave somebody or you got from somebody, it was based off your age and the way you thought, your mental, the way you moved, the way you talked. Everything was different. Because listen, at 21, some of us, all of us was walking around here. We had our shorts on. We had our shirts on. We ain't had no kids back then. Some of us, back then, we didn't mind meeting that guy with the dump and had the rims on it, that candy paint. We wanted the guys with the trunks on it. We wanted the guys that was bow-legged. We wanted the guys with the gold teeth in their mouth. We wanted the guys that was parrot-toed. We wanted the guys that was muscular. We wanted the guys that everybody else wanted. And that was the end thing. But baby, at 41 years old, at 45 years old, at 46, at 35, you should want you a grown man. Hello. You should want you somebody with some work boots by the door, not just a man with some Balenciagos in the closet. Hello. At a certain age, the experience that you're going to get, the experience that somebody's going to get or what you gave, it got to be different than what you gave in the last one. Let's talk about it. When you growing up and you dating and you first jumping off the porch and you going through some bad times or you making some bad decisions, you allow a lot of things to go unseen, unheard. A lot of us was in relationships or friendships. Thank you. We walk around here and we don't say a lot. We keep a lot of stuff to ourselves. Sometimes we even walk on eggshells because we don't want to run them off. We don't want to push them out the way. We want to be with that person. So we allow a lot of stuff to go on. But baby, I can guarantee you, the older you get, what you tolerated back then, I can guarantee you, the older you get, the wiser you get, you not going to tolerate it in a different season in your life. You allow him to lie to you. We've all did. We've allowed a man to lie to us, and we know it was a lie, but we looked over it because we felt like, okay, he did that, we can work through it. We allowed somebody to fumble us because at a certain time in our life, we didn't know our worth. I know y'all perfect. Y'all don't think like this. I'm just talking in general. But if I'm talking to you, just say ouch. At a certain point in time, we'll let a joker be up in our house 3-4 months, ain't helping pay no bills. He don't know how to cook nothing, don't know how to clean nothing, ain't tolerating nothing, on the phone with baby mamas, being rude, being disrespectful. We allow somebody to go out all night and come back home, and we'll just argue with them in a little bit. We'll let them disrespect us and we'll still get up and cook them some breakfast, all because at a season in our life we didn't know our worth, we didn't love us enough. But the experience that they got in that season in your life, I can guarantee you, my older women at 40-something years old, you not walking around here talking about you want the guy that everybody want. You want the guy that everybody talking about. You want him because he's so fine. I'm not saying get you an ugly man, but I can guarantee you your taste in men have changed. And if your taste in men haven't changed, something is wrong, because right now you should want some stability. Everybody write that down, stability. Let's talk about it. Stability. Let's talk about stability. Everybody should want some stability. At a certain season in your life, you walked around and you screamed, I'm independent. I can do this on my own. I don't need no man. But then you had a revelation. Come here, let me talk about the revelation that you got. You had a revelation that, wait a minute, hold on. 2 incomes is better than 1 income. And I ain't just talking about somebody just paying no bills. You wanted a whole experience of that man. You want somebody that's loyal. You want somebody that know how to communicate. You want somebody that's in tune with his emotions. You want somebody that don't mind change. You want somebody that gonna love on you the way you are. If you got children, you want a man that gonna love on you with children. You want somebody that want better in life. You mean to tell me you still running around here and letting somebody just tell you anything and you falling for it, and he telling you, I'ma leave that situation and ain't left it yet? You mean to tell me you still allowing this man to say he gonna leave his wife? But listen what I'm saying. Today's topic is an experience. Sometimes in seasons in our life, we've made bad choices, bad choice after bad choice after bad choice. But it come a day and time in our life where we sit down and take accountability. Because what that man did to us, he only did because we allowed it to happen. Let's be real. Let's just say ouch. Somebody put ouch in the chat for me, because I'm talking about myself as well. This ain't just me talking to y'all, but it comes a point and it comes a time in our life where we take responsibility and we take accountability for the decisions that we make. There comes a season, there comes a time of growth, and if you not growing up and you staying stagnant, baby, listen, something is wrong with you, because ain't no way somebody gonna have an experience with you, gonna fumble you, mistreat you, and that's all you think you worth. The experience a person have with you in one season in your life, you might have been in a season in your life where all hell was breaking loose. You might have been in a season in your life where you needed to cut everybody off and focus on you. You may have been in a season in your life where you couldn't ask nobody for nothing because the Lord told you to trust him. You may have been in a season in your life where you were that woman where you could never say, you allowed somebody to help you. Today's topic is an experience. Sometimes a person can experience you, but they never appreciate you. Somebody can experience you and you never even knew if you was valued in their life. Somebody can experience you and sometimes you can rub them the wrong way. Sometimes a person can experience you and sit down and know your worth. You ever came across, everybody write this down in the chat, put selfish. You ever came across a selfish person? Now, I know y'all probably ain't, but a selfish person, what I mean when I say that, meaning that man knew he wasn't ready for you, and he still pursued you. He knew he wasn't ready to experience a grown woman situation. And that woman knew, as a woman, she knew she wasn't ready for no grown man. But yet, she wanted to experience you because people talked about, oh, he got that good. Oh, girl, he got that money. Oh, girl, he'll break bread. But yet, the experience that you're trying to give this young lady, she's not ready for it because mentally she's not in a space in her life to even get the experience the grown man in you. See, women love to think that we always talking about the woman can't get, the woman ain't got, the woman this. No, baby. Sometimes we got to look at ourselves and say, wait a minute, hold on. Why did they give me that experience? Why did they treat us a certain type of way? Why didn't they choose me? Why did they lie to me? Why did he fumble me? Why did he make me feel a certain type of way? Listen to me. Sometimes the experience that you receive from people is what you portray. Sometimes people don't want to hear this, but this is the truth. When it comes down to a person experiencing you, sometimes you got to take a hard look in the mirror and see what you're giving off, what aura that you are giving off to make a person even think the thought that they can handle you in a certain type of manner. The dude I wrote about in that book that's called 3 Years Too Long, the link is in my bio. You can look that up later. He treated me the way he did because I was in a season of transition. Somebody else might be in a season of transition. And what I mean by that, a season of transition, I was transitioning from learning exactly who I was. I was in transition on becoming who I have became right now. A lot of y'all are in transition and you don't even know it. You walking around here trying to figure out why somebody would mistreat you. You right here saying, why would he handle me like that? I'm a good woman. I cook, I clean, I do everything that he need. I got my own money. I can pay my own bills. But sometimes the experience, sometimes the season that you are in, it ain't even for him. Sometimes the lesson is for you. Everybody write that down, lesson. Sometimes the lesson is for you. Sometimes you got to realize who you are. Sometimes you got to realize who you are becoming. And sometimes that look like a season of isolation. Sometimes every time you try something, it don't work because you telling yourself, okay, wait a minute. I took some time and I really begun to know who I am. But for some reason in this season of my life, I just can't get it right. Sometimes you be thinking that this person is a lifelong person. And sometimes they're just a lesson. Sometimes God will send a lesson in your life in order for you to understand you're in transition and what you wanted in your life is not what God had for you. Hello, somebody. Some of the things that y'all want in y'all life, that's not what God got for you. That's what you want. And sometimes you got to sit down and say, wait a minute, Lord, I feel like, you understand? I feel like if I had that, it'll make me feel better or it'll go right. Sometimes you be thinking that it's one thing, but what God has for you, thank you. What God has for you is bigger and better than what you can even imagine. And sometimes God will have you in transition, and sometimes he'll have you experience certain things so that you will really know your worth, know who you are. You will start to appreciate, you know what, I know way better than what I've been doing, what I've tolerated, what I've allowed. And sometimes the things that you allow, it come in your life to make you strong. Some people, hey Sheridan, sometimes people don't understand why they go through what they go through and when they go through it, but you got to sometimes sit this season out. And see, listen to me, somebody is in transition and they don't even understand, why am I lacking, or why am I going alone by myself, why am I going through this? And sometimes you be thinking the person that you with is what God has for you. No, baby, that's what that flesh wanted, and that's why you got what you got. It don't even be God, because what God has for you, it ain't gonna come with no stipulations. It ain't gonna come with no heartaches. It ain't gonna come with you forcing anything. When you find a person or you come in contact with the person that you're supposed to be with, it is not gonna be a forced thing. Some of y'all gonna understand. Thank you for sharing it out. Some of y'all got to understand, when you are in a situation where you ain't got to force, that means it's meant for you. Stop trying to force everything, because let me tell you something. Certain experiences in your life come to make you strong. Have you ever realized that sometimes when everything going good, your mind ain't nowhere on God? Come on here. Just say ouch. You ever had a season in your life where everything going good and you don't even remember the last time you prayed? You don't remember the last time you told the Lord thank you. You don't even realize the last time when you had God on your mind. All because you're in transition. You're in a season in your life. You having an experience in your life. And listen, some experiences come to make you stronger. That part. Some experiences come to make you stronger. When a person experience you, listen to me. Let me go here for the ladies. Let me go here for the ladies first. I'm gonna go here for the ladies. Ladies, if you think cooking, cleaning, and throwing in the circle ain't worth nothing, if you think your time, giving somebody your time ain't valuable, if you think holding a conversation with somebody ain't time you can't get back, you're sadly mistaken. sometimes you sit and you devalue your own self, because when a person gets to experience you cooking, you might not ever, and then you cook for them and then they don't appreciate it. I can guarantee you, in the next season in your life, until you heal, you will never want to cook for nobody again, because now you feel like, you know what, I cooked for him and he didn't appreciate that. He didn't appreciate that. Sometimes you give an experience sexually. Sometimes you deal with a man and you deal with him on a sexual level, and that part of and you don't really get out what you looking for. You will shut that part down and say, I'll never allow another person to experience that part of me again. You've ever just been a friend to somebody and they burn you, they stab you in the back, they fumble you, they lie to you, they lie on you. If that happens, now you're saying, I don't want to be friends with nobody. I'm going to be by myself. I'm going to hang by myself, because the last time I allowed somebody in, they didn't treat me right. They didn't make me feel good. They make me feel less than. Once you get in a certain season, a certain place in your life, the experience that somebody gave you, I can guarantee you, either you'll give them that experience again, or I can guarantee you they'll never get the opportunity to experience you again. Because what you give somebody, it can only be gotten if you give it to them willingly. And sometimes we give too much of ourselves, and this is when we start questioning the value of us. This is when we start questioning who we are, who we becoming, the people that's around us. This is when we go to questioning everything about us, all because we feel some type of way, especially when we've been gave our all. Especially when especially if we know we don't put so much time and effort in. Now you got this, you have the opportunity, and you asking yourself, wait a minute, hold on. I showed them a side of me that I promised you I would never show again, because after leaving that situation, it didn't make me feel good. Every experience, everybody shouldn't have access to you. Everybody put that in the chat, access. Everybody shouldn't have access to you. Everybody shouldn't even be able to experience certain parts of you. Some things ain't for everybody. That part. Some things ain't for everybody. Everybody should not be able to experience who you are, or that real, genuine, valued person, because not everybody will appreciate who you are, because some people feel like I don't like them, or I'm jealous of them, or they act like, I'm serious. Everybody should not have access to you. I don't care, mama, sister, cousin, niece, nephew, friend, foe, baby daddy, baby mama. Everybody shouldn't have access to you. Because let me tell you something. You could be having a good day and mess around and get around somebody else, and their energy could be off, and then you go to feeling like they feeling. Everybody should not have access to you. There are some times in your life, some seasons in your life, that you must understand the experience that you gave somebody else of you, and they didn't appreciate you. I can guarantee you, in another season in your life, you will have been grew up. You will have been told yourself, you know what? I did that one time before and it didn't go over too well. There comes a time in your life, welcome in. There comes a season in your life where you tell yourself, you know what? The last time I was that open with somebody, they mistreated me. And you must know, everybody ain't your friend and everybody ain't gonna like you. Quit walking around here thinking everybody gonna like you. Everybody ain't gonna like you. You're not everybody's cup of tea. And you can have a genuine heart, and sometimes when a person ain't never experienced, there you go. If somebody ain't never experienced somebody with a genuine heart, they're not going to know how to experience you. They're not even going to know how to appreciate you. They're not going to know how to value who you are, because they ain't never had nobody to be as real as you. Sometimes when you get around certain people and you don't been burnt so many times, that's why let's go here. A lot of women are single because of the brokenness they went through in the past. And listen, you could have been the best woman you've ever been. You could have been faithful. Thank you. You could be faithful. You can come home every night. You can cook and clean. You can throw it in a circle. You can cater to him. You can be everything to certain men. But some men ain't never had a woman such as you. They ain't never met a woman at your caliber, and they will fumble you because they ain't never experienced a woman to at that extent. And when you find that type, you will realize that, wait a minute, it wasn't because who you were, it was because who they were. And then we can go here with men. Some men, some women will have a good man, encounter a grown man, but because you have experienced so many little boys, immature men that are not ready to settle down and be faithful and be with you and be a grown man, when you ain't never experienced that, if you ain't never experienced a man that tell you he got your back and showed you and stood 10 toes down, and then you mess around and come across a man, you as a woman can fumble him. It's a chance of you fumbling him because you ain't never had that experience. Some of y'all, let's be real, I know some of y'all gonna get mad with me, but I don't care. Some of y'all ain't never seen your granddaddy be a good man. Some of y'all ain't never seen your daddy be a good man. Some of y'all ain't never seen your uncles be a good man. Some of y'all ain't never seen your brothers be a good man. So when it's your time to experience a good man, you wouldn't even know if he was standing in your face because your experience of dealing with men that you've encountered, they don't lie to you. They ain't have their own money. They don't want to get up and go to work. They don't got your back. They don't appreciate you. They are selfish. They think about themselves. They think about what they can get. They get what they can get out of you. And as long as they happy, if you got in the jam, you can't depend on them. That's one. Listen. If you ain't never experienced a man that got your back, when you do meet one, it's going to be hard for you to believe it because of all the other men that you have experienced. And there are some good men out there, but sometimes some women can't experience that because she's so broken, she's so bitter, she's so angry. And by no means am I saying this for every woman. But if I'm talking about you, just say, ouch, don't get mad. Understand something. The experience that you have and experience, today's topic is an experience. When you experience certain things, sometimes you either know it or you don't know it. I've heard the saying, I was raised on survival or I was raised on love. Listen, a lot of us don't want to admit it, but a lot of I'm 46. A lot of our parents were in survival mode. A lot of us grew up on survival. I don't care if you grew up in a two-parent household. A lot of us grew up on survival. A lot of us, our parents did what they could do with what they had, and they was trying to survive. So we didn't really know what they experienced. And I know some of y'all ain't never experienced no struggle. Some of y'all don't know what it's like not to have your daddy. Some of y'all don't know what it's like not to have your mama. Some of y'all don't know what it's like to be hungry. Some of y'all don't know what it's like to be in the dark. You ain't never had that experience. And then when something go to happen in life right now, you go to freaking out because you like, wait a minute, I don't know what this feels like because you've never experienced that. But let me tell you something about the ones that have experienced it. Every time something go on with the government, and you grew up, I'm so honest, and you grew up in the struggle, it does not make you feel no type of way. It don't change your mood. It don't change your attitude because you know why? One thing we know how to do is survive. One thing we know how to do is survive. But if you ain't never experienced hard time, and if you ever came into it, and everybody's hard time look different. When I say hard time, you may have grew up in a two-parent household. You got your daddy last name, your mama work, your daddy work. You lived in a big old house in a nice neighborhood. You might have had that. But in your adult life, you are learning or you are getting these experiences like, wait a minute, hold on. When they go to Hollenbach, they ain't got, I don't know what that feel like. When you go to saying, oh, wait a minute, hold on. They acting like this, and I've always had somebody to have my back. I've always had somebody to pour into me. If you've never had that experience, how do you know what it feels like? If you got a child, you just had a child, in your experience of having the first child, some people have one child and be one and done. Some people have one child and be one and done because that first experience of having a baby, it makes them feel like, wait a minute, I don't feel like going through this with my body. I don't feel like going through that pain. That experience. Sometimes the experience that you have, it either makes you grow up or it makes you bow down. It makes you humble. It changes you. Certain experiences in life changes you. Can't nobody on that's watching me on now one of these platforms tell me COVID wasn't an experience in our life that changed the way you thought, moved, felt, the way you encountered people. It was an experience. Nobody can make me believe when we live in Florida. When like this winter, it was cold spell, colder than normal. It was an experience. And sometimes some experience in life, it will either grow you up or it will make you fall down your knees. One of the way or another, it's an experience. And one thing about it, you are an experience. Either they gonna get one version of you or they gonna get the other version of you. And some people don't deserve now version of you. Hello, welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Some people don't deserve now version of you. After going through hell and high water, you mean to tell me you ain't learned no lesson? After going through so much, losing so much, going without for so long, never knowing what it's like to smile, never knowing what it's like to have, you mean to tell me when you do get in the season in your life, you can't even enjoy that experience because you're so used to one thing. Listen, we all go through things. And I know there's some people saying, I don't go through nothing. I ain't never went through nothing. Well, baby, this ain't the life for you. This ain't the life for you. We've all went through some things. And some of the things that we went through, some of us was raised where people told us right from wrong. Some of us was raised in households where people, parents, grandparents told us right from wrong. But when we got old enough, what did we do? We still went out there and did it. Your mama can tell you 20 million times, don't put your hand on that stove. We so curious. Your mama tell you that boy ain't the right one. And don't let grandma tell you he ain't the one. Don't let grandma tell you she ain't the one. That people, some of us was raised where people told us right from wrong. And we still want to go out there and experience it on our own. Come on here. Some of the things that we've been taught, a lot of the things that we've been taught, it's learned behavior. Everybody put learned behavior. Learned behavior. A lot of the stuff that we've learned and a lot of things that we do is learned behavior. But I want us to get to a point that we understand everybody don't deserve access to you. Everybody don't get to experience certain versions of you. Because certain versions of you in your life, it will have you either shut down or it will have you saying, you know what, I like this. I like this. I like the way this make me feel. An experience. When you get this, listen. When you get in a certain, when you get in a certain place in your life, you get in a certain place in your life that your peace is top priority. Your peace. Like, I'm so serious. Like, your peace, by your peace, you will cut your mama off. By your peace, you'll cut your children off. By your peace, you will turn off the news. Cause it come at that part, top tier. By your peace, after certain experiences in your life, you gonna fight for your peace. Nothing that nobody can say can disrupt your peace after experiencing so much trauma, after experiencing so much toxicness, after experiencing so much disrespect, after experiencing so much hardship, after experiencing going without, after experiencing certain things in your life. When it comes to your peace, baby, you will shut it all down by your peace. And if you're not willing and you're not in that place in your life, the experiences that you had, you must be ain't had enough experiences. Because, baby, by my peace. And listen, after you've had certain experiences in your life, you learn that everything don't deserve a comment. After certain experiences in your life, everything, you grow up and you find out, I ain't got to tell my side of the story. Because when you grow up and you mature, you feel like certain experiences in your life. You know what? When in my younger days, I got to thin and prove. I had to prove that I was right. When people said something about me, I had to let it be known that I know the other end of the story. I got to act like I got to get out here and let the world know I can throw hands. I can go to cussing you out. Like, after experiencing certain things, and you grow up and you realize I got way too much to lose, why would I want to experience again? Clink, clink. Why do I need to continue to experience? I got to prove who I am. Like, after going through certain things in your life, you find yourself in a place where you tell yourself, the experience that I've had is made me the woman or the man, thank you, that I am today. After experiencing certain things, after so many times where you've put your foot in your mouth and you've opened your mouth and what comes out your mouth, and then when you so mad, you so angry, when you calm all the way down. Have you ever been so mad? I'm talking about you've been so mad and you just spaz out. You spaz out. And then you find yourself after everything don't happen and you have some time to you have a moment to really reflect back on why did I just do that? Certain experiences in your life will teach you, you know what? The way my mental set up, the way my peace set up, I don't care if they talk about me. I ain't finna clear up nothing. I ain't clearing up nothing. Feel how you want to feel. If you feel like this is where the adults, you were the wheat from the tail. From the wheat from the, when you separate the grown folks. Because after experiencing certain things in your life, you want to always protect your peace. You want peace at all costs. Sometimes you got to tell yourself and you got to tell the people that you're around, listen, if what you gonna tell me gonna cause me to lose anything that I worked so hard for, I don't even want to know. Because all the hell that I've been through in life, I don't fought all my life. I have fought to get to where I'm at with peace. Some of this, what I'm saying, going over people's head because they still in a season in their life where they got to prove a point. When you grow up and mature, you tell yourself, listen, if anything that you want to do, anything that I got to clear up, that's going to cause me to step out of character, I don't want to be a part of it. When you experience grown women, when you experience grown men, listen to me. When you experience grown people, adult people, childish, immature, ain't got nothing to lose people, or they ain't gonna pass. You tell yourself, I don't even want to be around nobody that I can't at least get some advice from. Cause let me tell you something. When you experience peace beyond all understanding, I'm talking about you can sleep at night. I'm talking about you eating right. I'm talking about your skin glowing. I'm talking about your hair growing. I'm talking about you talking right. When you get that experience, can't nothing make you want to go back. If it ain't about your children, if it ain't about your mama, if it ain't about Jesus, if it ain't about like family, I'm talking about real family. Listen. Can't nothing make me want to step out of character and disturb my peace. Listen, when you experience somebody that done been through a lot, and then you sit down and you tell them, you vent to them. Let me make it make sense. You vent to them. You ever got with somebody, hung around somebody, and they energy just right, and you feel comfortable. I know a lot of people like, you can't talk to everybody. You can't, because a talking mouth, sometimes a listening ear become a talking mouth. But when you experience a grown adult person that you can talk to, and they don't been through some things in their life, and you sit down and you open up and say something like this. I'm just using an example. You a grown woman, and or you in a season in your life where you feel like, it's chaotic. You go to them and you talking to them about something. You tell them, you know what? I feel like they talking about me. I feel like they picking at me. I feel like they throwing shade at me. Like you talking to somebody and that person come back with, listen, they talking about you. They posting about you. They picking at you. My biggest question would be, if anybody talk to me, what can they take from you? Let's not act like words don't hurt, because words do hurt. But it come a point in time in your life where you understand, what can man do unto me? They talked about you. They slandering your name. I'm talking about they disrespecting you. But what can they really take from you? What can they take from you when they talking about you? Unless they putting their hands on you. Like, if you come a point in time where you tell yourself, you know what, I ain't even got to entertain it. It takes some time to get there. But when you experience peace, you can care less about what anybody got to say, because they can't put you in heaven or hell. They ain't really taking nothing from you, because you still gonna get up and go to work. You still got bills, so you still gonna get up and go to work. You still gonna function. You still gonna handle what you need to handle. So when you sit there and you, like I said, when you experience an adult, a grown person that's telling you, okay, they talking about you, oh, they talking about me. Oh, I got to let them. No, you don't. No, you don't. When you get in a certain place in your life and you experience peace after going through hell, baby, you ain't gonna let nothing disturb it. And understand, everybody shouldn't have access to you. Everybody shouldn't have access to you. I don't care who it is. Everybody shouldn't have access to you, because if they hurt you, if they hurt you in one season, or the experience you had with them, they hurt you, you better believe, listen, you better believe, if they'll do it once, they'll do it again and again and again. Quit allowing people to do what they always do to you and feel like they gonna change because who you are. Sometimes people show you exactly who they are. And sometimes it be hard to cut people off or let people go. I see people making posts like, I had to let my best hitter go. I had to let my best pizza go. Sometimes you have to cut off dead weight. If it's not beneficial, if it ain't allowing you to grow, if it ain't making you become a better person, if it ain't making you think better, save money better, act better, talk better, change the way you just do certain things, you don't need to even be with it or around it. We got to get to the point where we tell ourselves, I am way too grown to continue to be experiencing this. If you are 35 and up and you still got to cuss somebody out because you feel like that's your only side of the fence, you need to grow up. If you 35 and up and you in a relationship and you and your person, y'all think the only way y'all can talk to each other is cussing each other out, it's time to grow up and realize this is not right. Some people don't like what I'm saying. When you experience my life, going to somebody else's life, I can guarantee you it'll have you saying, wait a minute, her life is like peaceful versus somebody else's life where they cussing, judging, where they might be half naked. Like, my life I ain't built like that. I want to give you an experience that it'll have you either want to come back, tell somebody that you like it, and they come, or saying, you know what, I experienced her, I don't like it. Everybody ain't gonna like who you becoming after being angry. We all have been in a place in our life where we've been angry, we've been mad, we've gone without, we've said some things, people don't say some things to us, we don't act it out of character. I've acted out of character in some times in our life where we look back at certain experiences in our life, certain seasons in our life, and we ask ourselves, why was I talking like that? Why was I even acting like that? Why y'all even allowed me to say that and do that? Before I got saved, I'm very transparent, so roll with me. Before I got saved, I used to be cussing. Y'all hear me? I used to be cussing. One night, me and a homegirl was hanging out. And we was meeting up with some of our homeboys. Not dudes that we was dealing with, they were our homeboys. And one of the homeboys was new to the little situation. This dude, when I tell you off the rip, just went to cussing us out. I'm talking about he just went to, I'm talking about woo, 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 woo. Before I knew it, I ripped him a new one. When I tell y'all, I walked him like a dog. I walked him like a dog at that season in my life. I did. Walked him like a dog. You understand me? I walked him like a dog. Now that I'm saved, every now and then, he's ran into my homegirl and he asks about me. I'm saved. And lo and behold, he's saved as well. And from that experience till now, he always talk about that particular day. Thank you. He talks about that particular day. He says to this day, he says, I remember when I met her, I cussed her out, and baby, she walked me like a dog. What I'm saying that is the experience sometimes you give a person that sticks with them. So now he's saved, I'm saved. We both know we saved, but that experience that I gave him, baby, from that day to this one, I bet you he would never, way before he got saved, I bet you after that, he never cussed nobody else out like that, nor disrespected nobody else. Because from that day, he knew, baby, these women out here don't play like that. So what I'm saying, the experience that some people get, hey, Katie, the experience that some people have about you, either it's going to be a good one or it's going to be a bad one. And sometimes the experiences that you have with people, either it's going to be a good one or it's going to be a bad one. Sometimes it will leave a taste. It will leave residue. Sometimes, let's be clear, sometimes you got to get them together. Sometimes you got to stop a person from playing. Sometimes you got to let them know, hold on, wait a minute. Especially being saved. When you save, people love to try to attack you. They love to go, oh, that's why you ain't saved. It's like they try to poke the bear, poke the bear, poke the bear. I'm finna speak for my saved people. Like my saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled. Like I'm talking about saved in real life people. I'm going to need for people to stop assuming that because we are saved, that we can be talked to recklessly, and we are going to allow you to talk to us recklessly. Saved don't mean weak. Saved don't mean weak. Saved don't mean I'm going to allow you to say what you want to say over and over and over and over and over. I'm saying this for my saved people, and especially my young saved. That part. Somebody said they had that today. Listen, my young saved generation, we are not our older saints. The older saints are the saints that turn the other cheek. Us younger saints, we gonna get you together real quick. I'm one that ain't gonna cuss you out, but I'm gonna give it to you from Genesis to Revelation. Oh, baby, you gonna get it. But I'm not gonna cuss you out. But I'm just saying, the experiences sometimes that people get, sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. My sister said that happened to her today. She said she was pushed to her limit. That part. She was pushed to her limit. But what I'm saying is, sometimes you do gotta come out of bad. Don't get it twisted. But what I'm also saying is, not everything got to be explained. You ain't got to thin and prove to nobody that you ain't scared. You ain't got to prove to nobody that you bought that life. You ain't got to prove to nobody that you got them hands. You ain't got to prove to nobody. You ain't got to let nobody make you feel like you a doormat. You don't have to put up with nobody mistreating you. You don't have to allow somebody to mistreat you. You shouldn't be mistreating nobody, because it come a day, a time, a second, an hour in your life where your peace matters way more than anything. Sometimes you got to walk away from anything that's not benefiting you. I'm talking about a job. I'm talking about a man. I'm talking about your children. I'm talking about your family. Sometimes you got to walk away because you be saying, wait a minute, hold on. I don't been through too much in life. I don't came too far to allow you or anybody to disrupt my peace. Now, I've given you an experience of me. And sometimes you got to tell yourself, the experience I gave that person, it didn't benefit me emotionally. It didn't benefit me physically. It didn't benefit me financially. And it didn't benefit me spiritually. Some people don't go to church right now because of an experience they had with a pastor or church folks. Let's talk about it. Some people don't go to church right now because of the experiences they've had with some pastors, with the experiences they've had with some church folk, and they rubbed them the wrong way. But this is my thing. Don't let that pastor or that situation deter you from church, from believing in God, from even praying. Sometimes you got to walk away from that church. Hello. But some people don't believe it. Some people feel like, wait a minute, what? Walk away. I said what I said. If the church you go to, if you go to church, if you ain't growing, if the pastor you under don't make you go ouch, if the pastor you under ain't telling you the truth, and all he preaching about is you gonna get, he ain't coming down your road every now and again, and you ain't saying to yourself, he talking to me, I need to get right, you in the wrong church. Because some people want the pastors to just speak, oh, you gonna get a house, oh, you gonna get a car, oh, you gonna get married, oh, you gonna get a raise, oh, you gonna get a new job. They want that kind of preaching. A lot of people don't want the preaching that the pastor being real and telling them the truth, because the next thing out their mouth, that pastor being judgmental. People don't want to hear no real doctrine, no real preaching. They don't want to hear the pastor say, today we ain't even going to have no hooping and hollering. I'm going to just teach y'all today. They don't want to hear the pastor say, how you want your daughter not to be laying up, but you laying up and you ain't even married. Oh, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear the preacher say nothing about, you want God to bless you financially, but with the money that you already got, you ain't even paying your bills. You want God to enlarge your territory. You want God to enlarge your territory, but you won't obey him on no level. See, a lot of people don't want to hear, they don't want to experience a real preacher, and they don't understand even the preacher is still human. If the preacher do something, said something, made you feel any type of way but right, You can leave that church, but what I want y'all to start doing is praying for them. And understand, you don't go to church for the man. You go to church to hear the word, and you want the Holy Spirit to be speaking through the man or the woman. You want them to be saying what it is that you need to hear. Because let me tell you something. You might not think you need it, but sometimes some things you ain't even gonna be able to handle, get through without really being around some of them real sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, take it to the altar saints. I'm just saying, when you experience righteousness, when you experience, some people don't believe in God because the experience they've had with God, God is a wind-up toy. God is a wind-up toy. And they want God to gimme. And the moment God say no or not right now or don't come through like they think God should come through, now they mad with God. I'm talking about mad with big God. I'm talking about mad with the same God that blessed them in last season, the same God that came through. Now they mad with God. Now they can't understand. Wait a minute, like, Lord, how you gonna allow me to go through this? I'm talking about go through something that break your heart, go through something that break you down, go through something that have you questioning everything, go through something that your eyes wasn't even ready for, your mind and your heart. Like when you go through something, the same God that blessed them in that season, that's right now, because you know you're going to be tested and tried. Because if you're going to reign with him, you're going to suffer with him. You do know God chastise whom he loves. See, a lot of people want to read half of the Bible. They want the Bible to fit their narrative until it's time to hear the truth. Soon as it's time to hear the truth, as soon as you get that experience that you get it right. Don't be scared. You got to get it right. Get it right with the Lord. Get it right. Don't be scared. I don't want you to be scared. Don't be scared. Get a relationship. This is why I tell people, listen, I am saved in real life. Like, I'm not just saved for the internet. I'm not saved just for the internet. I'm saved in real life. I don't like religious people because I've experienced, today we're talking about an experience. I've experienced religious people. To me, religious people are judgmental. Religious people can put you in heaven or hell. Religious people think that everybody is saved. They talk to, they encounter. Religious people don't really believe that we can do, that nobody outside of their circle can do wrong. I don't like religious people. Uh-oh. Kelly said she had a bad one yesterday with her baby daddy. What are you saying? Somebody says, have you ever read Deuteronomy 24:16 and do you understand what this is saying if we're speaking the truth? What are you saying? Because what I'm talking about is an experience. What you talking about? Y'all on my Facebook, y'all see y'all growing some stars, like it or something. Show y'all, come on, support the live, support the live. Come on, like I'm waiting for somebody to ask me a question. I'm asking them what they saying. Like, what are you taking from what I'm saying that you had to go to the scripture? That part. Nothing happened. I'm just saying experience. When I've experienced, what I was just talking about, I've experienced religious people that feel like women should have on turtlenecks. They should have dresses to their ankles. They feel like that every time we talk about God and what goes on, it's straight to Sodom and Gomorrah. That one sin is bigger than another sin. And we all know. Oh, okay. I ain't know what you were saying, but that's what I'm talking about. But when it comes down to certain things and believing in God and trusting in God, sometimes a bad experience will have you not want to go to church. A bad experience will have you saying church ain't real, God ain't real. My sister said she watching Wave from Africa. Told y'all I'm global. Your girl global. I just told y'all that. Your girl global. Sometimes experience with the church, and we as church people be wondering why the church is not filled. We got to sometimes look at ourselves. What are we not doing? Me being live right now, I can guarantee you I'm not talking to everybody that's straight, everybody that's single, everybody that's married, everybody that go to church, everybody that got a job, everybody that's black, everybody that's a woman, everybody that's a man, everybody that, like, I talk to a plethora of people. I'm saved in real life. But I've not come on here to judge what you do. Now don't get it twisted. We can get down and through there about the Bible. And I'm going to say what I want to say about how I feel. But I'm always, if I have to go to the Bible, baby, I can go to that Bible and back up what I'm saying. But what I'm talking about right now is an experience. And sometimes certain experiences have you questioning a whole lot of things. A lot of people are single because of an experience they had with an ex. A lot of people are single because of a marriage. They was married one time before and the marriage didn't work. So it have them, like that experience. A lot of people saying, I don't never want to be married. An experience with living with a man. I've seen so many women post, I would never live with another man another day in my life because of a bad experience. Today's topic was an experience. Certain experiences in your life, it either gonna make you or break you. It'll have you questioning. It'll have you looking at things a total different way. It'll have you moving different. It'll have you thinking different. It'll have you talking different. And one thing about an experience sometimes, certain experiences will humble you. Certain experiences in life will humble you. You ever came across a person that always talking biggity, always got so much to say? You ever had a person that's walk around here act like they got everything together? Like they get too big for their britches? Have you ever talked to somebody that ain't never had to experience hardship? They never had to experience hardship. And something happened in life that humbled them, that made them be quiet. You ever had somebody that always got so much to say, but something happened in life that had them like this? And you like, wait a minute, you was just so bigoted the other day. You thought you was better. You ever had somebody think that they're better than you because you had a hard time or because you was a single parent? And this is a pet peeve of mine. When I hear people that ain't never experienced being a single parent love to put their mouth on single parents. If you ain't never been a single parent, I'm talking about a wholehearted single parent. You ain't never had to sacrifice. You ain't never had to go without. You ain't never had to make a decision to decide, and it's just enough for your children. If you ain't never, like, literally been a single parent and don't know what that feels like, I'm going to need for you to shut up. I can't stand when people talk about something that you don't even know nothing about. And people love to say, oh, that's why you need to make a better choice when you choose a man to lay down with. I can guarantee ain't no woman just laying down saying, give me a baby and I know you're going to be a deadbeat. Give me a baby and I know you're not going to help me. Give me a baby and I know you're not going to be around. Nobody does that. But people love to say something, put their mouth on something as if they've experienced it. If you ain't never experienced it, how do you know what it feels like? How do you know that, oh, make better choices? You're right. After that first bad choice, you better believe I made some better choices going forward. After experiencing certain things, it makes you grow up. But if you ain't never experienced it, I've been in abusive relationships, but I'm 46, I've never had nobody put their hands on me. I ain't never been in a physical abusive relationship, ever. Never, ever. But I've been in a relationship where there were verbal. So me speaking on somebody putting their hands on a person, like a woman talking about DV because of physical, I ain't got no business talking about that part. I ain't got no business talking about that because I don't know what that feels like. So if you ain't never been through, if you ain't never experienced, why put your mouth on it? That's a pet peeve of mine. Don't do that. If you grew up in a 2-parent household, you got your daddy last name, and you always had everything, don't look down on women that was raised in a single parent household, don't got their daddy last name, and their parents had their mama struggle. It don't mean you better. And it don't necessarily mean that you was raised out of love and a single parent household was raised off of struggle. People love to say that. That part. People love to say, oh, you was raised in a single parent household, you ain't your daddy last name. Listen, the idea is to have a 2-parent household. That's the ideal. But it does not mean that every household that you see with a 2-parent household, the kids got daddy last name, that man walking around in there being super daddy. It don't mean that. But if you ain't never experienced it, you don't know what it feels like. Be quiet. Quit assuming that you know what it feels like if you ain't never experienced it. What is it with me today, y'all? Why is people on YouTube talking about I need to lose weight? Where, y'all? Why are they attacking my size? Where do I need to lose weight at? Like, what is wrong with y'all today? Thank you for the love. The fact that you on my live, that means the support. The fact that you watching me, that's a support. I like that. But listen, today's topic was the experience. Come on, somebody on Facebook. Y'all can't give y'all girl no stars. I don't even know what the stars mean, but I just know the stars push me out. Listen, today's topic was an experience. Once you experience good, you will never want to go back to toxic. Once you experience peace, you don't want to go back to chaoticness. Like when you experience peace, excuse me, I'm talking about that type of peace, your bills paid and you ain't worrying about nobody finna repo nothing. I'm talking about that peace that you got food in your house and ain't nobody going hungry. I'm talking about that peace that you got gas in your car and you were able to put more gas in your car to get you from point A to point B. I'm talking about that peace that nobody, thank you. My girl sent me 20 stars. I'm talking about that type of peace that other people saying, you got a lot going on and you functioning, you up, you moving, you in your right mind, you're grateful. I'm talking about that type of peace people don't even understand, because y'all do know the Bible say God will keep you in perfect peace when you keep your mind on him. God will keep you in perfect peace. Now, if you don't want to experience that peace, that's on you. But once you experience some sweet peace, I can guarantee you, all that toxic, all that thinning and improving, all that, okay, I got to go over here and clear my name and scrape somebody out, even when they come for you. When somebody come for you, I'm serious. I'm talking about they send for you. You know how they say, you send for me, I'm coming. Back in the days, that was me. But you get in a point in time, you be saying, you know what? I ain't even got to respond back to that, and you don't. Cause You know only a fool can argue by themselves. But if you argue back with them, it's two fools arguing. If the argument that you gonna have, it ain't gonna be no resolution, like it ain't gonna benefit you, why you having it? If you can have a disagreement with somebody and y'all can come back from that disagreement, y'all can say, you know what, we had a disagreement, okay, that's what it was, and bounce back. But if you have a disagreement with somebody and y'all can't come back from that disagreement, let it be. Let it be. Because, listen, I'm 46 years old. About my peace. About my peace. Am I back? Am I back? Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me on YouTube? If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Okay. If you haven't subscribed, please. Okay. But listen, y'all know I go live during the week. On the weekend, I go earlier. Please have your notifications on. Thank you to everybody that came to my live, that supported my lives, that appreciate my lives, that commented, that engaged. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, listen, I'm one of the realest live hosts you're going to come across. You know why? Because I ain't going to sugarcoat nothing. I ain't going to water nothing down. I'm going to speak to you. And if you don't like it after listening to me, I'm fine. Thank you. That's fine too. This is not a recording. This is live. Like I'm talking to you live. And I hope that you appreciate everything that went down today. I hope you follow, like, share. Oh, I appreciate everybody that came through. We're going to get ready to pray. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my people showing out over here on TikTok, y'all. I know you great. To this, you just got on here, did you? Because I ain't seen you on here all day. When they was attacking me, I know you would have said, wait a minute, hold on. Oh, there you go. I ain't even know you been on here. My life. Every time somebody call the phones, you know, with Apple, everything is connected. So when somebody call my phone, it mutes my stuff. Come on now. Let's get ready to pray. Repent of all my sins, Lord Jesus, I come to you humble. Thank you in advance for choosing me to be the person you chose to speak to your people. Lord, I plead the blood of Jesus over my house, over my husband, over my son. I cancel anything not like you. I cancel any following spirits, any monitoring spirits, any jumping spirits. Lord, I plead the blood of Jesus over the airways. Lord, close the mouths of the enemy, close the ears of the prince of the air. Lord, open every door that needs to be open and close every door that needs to be closed. If anybody is sick on my life, I'm asking that you heal them from the inside out, because you said by your stripes we are healed. If anybody is weak on my life, Lord, I'm asking you to pull them close and whisper in their ear and let them know when we are weak, you are strong. Lord, do what only you can do. Throw your weight around. Lord, I'm asking you to protect their goings and their comings as they leave this life. Lord, give them sweet sleep and some sweet peace over all understanding. Lord, I'm not wondering what you're going to do. I'm thanking you in advance of what you're about to do. Lord, I cancel any following spirits, any jumping spirits, any monitoring spirits, anything not sent by you. In your son, Jesus' name, amen. Listen, I want y'all to know something. That I love you. And it ain't nothing you can do about it. Until the next time.